Hello, I am here with the lovely Jon Marsden. How are you going today?
I'm very well, thank you. Thanks for having me on this
No,
this
thank
show.
you for joining us. So, would you like to tell me a little bit about yourself? Who are you? What do you do? And where are you from?
I'm John. I'm originally from Coffs Harbour in New South Wales,
Oh,
but I've
cool.
been in Brisbane for pretty much my whole life now. I write music, I produce music.
I couldn't tell from the setup behind you at all.
Oh, I play different instruments. Most people know me for playing guitar in my band, named after myself, Jon Marsden.
How many members do you have in your band? Is it like you and a couple of people, or is it a bunch of people?
Usually the band, there's six
Mhm.
or seven, I think now. I think I just keep on adding members because I want as many people on stage as possible to take the attention away from me. But I don't know, we have like keyboards. We have a couple of keyboards. It's Ocean Beck, Josh O'Byrne, he plays saxophone as well. Charlie Newman, he plays drums. Finton Boylan, he plays bass. Is that four? How many, man? Who else is in my band?
You
Yusuf
got a
Memon, he plays guitar. And we've just added a backing singer, Eloise Goldsmith. She's really great.
awesome.
When I record my little studio, I kind of layer things a lot. So it's really difficult to get that sound live. If I
Yeah.
could have it my way, I'd love to have a choir behind me.
One day, just
Yeah.
I would love to know who or what sort of inspired you to get into music.
I think I was 13 years old and I just thought the guitar was like the coolest thing. I don't know particularly what music it was that got me to pick up the guitar, but I just remember on my 13th birthday going to the guitar store and picking up like one of those like those guitar kits that have like the really bad practice amp and like
Yeah.
the really bad like Fender copy guitar.
You just loved the guitar and decided why
Yeah,
not?
well, my dad played guitar and he always had this nylon string classical guitar lying around, and I would pick that up sometimes when I was like 10 years old and just I
You
didn't
just
play anything particularly good on it. I would just just bang around on it or whatever. But yeah, I think that like my parents are always playing music and I just really wanted to get into some kind of instrument. Probably 10 years old when I got those guitar lessons. I never enjoyed it until I picked it up myself and taught myself. So
Oh, that's very cool. How would you describe like your music and sound? Obviously, it must be pretty unique if you just sort of experiment yourself all the time.
yeah, I think my inspiration changes a lot very quickly. Like I find new music that I love and then it'll be a completely different genre to the thing that I was previously into. So like when I first started producing music, I was big into John Mayer and Tom Misch. But recently I've been getting really into more like psychedelic pop. So I suppose like Tame Impala. I'm really into Funkadelic at the moment. Yeah, just like more experimental stuff I'm listening to. So I think it kind of comes out in the new music that I'm producing at the moment.
Oh, very cool. In times of isolation, obviously, there are no live events at the moment, which is rather sad. But since your career sort of kicked up, what has been your favorite live performance that you've done, either solo or with your 7-piece band?
I'd have to probably say my favorite show that I've done was when I released my single Human Condition, which that's the artwork for it.
Oh,
there.
how cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
But yeah, when I did the single launch for that, it was the first time I ever did a ticketed show, my own ticketed show. And I was just surprised by the turnout and the people that actually came. And it was just so heartwarming to have like a bunch of people at the front of the stage singing along to my songs.
Oh, that's so wholesome. I would like to know, during ISO and quarantine, what are 5 songs that you can't stop listening to?
Oh,
This is a
gosh.
tough one.
5.
Yes, I know. You can only choose 5. I might stretch it to like 6.
Oh no, I don't know if I could. Okay. Well, the first one that comes to mind is recently I've been listening to this song "Sailing" by Christopher Cross, Tom Misch and Yusuf Day's album. I've been in love with that. My favorite song off that album is probably "Last 100."
Nice.
How many is that? That's 2.
Yes, we've got 2.
I've been really into the 1975 their song "If You're Too Shy, Let Me Know."
Is that one of their new ones?
Really groovy. I'm literally looking through my Spotify right now. Oh, Steely Dan. I love Steely Dan. Yeah, I've been listening to Deacon Blues a lot. A bit jazzy. And my last one.
This is the moment of truth.
This has got to be the song that...
This one defines you as a person.
One of my biggest influences, probably my favorite artist, Matt Corby. But to pick a song,
2 hours later.
Actually, I really like his collaboration that he did with Pash Sultana called "Talk It Out."
Yeah, just incredibly talented. Nice. Those are good 5 songs. Very all kind of different. I love that.
Yeah. Thanks.
So if you could open for anyone in the world, biggest dream ever, who would you choose?
No, it'd probably have to be. It'd be Matt Corby.
Yes. Hey, that might even happen. Maybe this is what will make it happen.
I hope so. Matt Corby, if you're watching, please.
What sort of projects do you have coming out? Where can we find you? What have you got going on?
You can find me pretty much everywhere, I think, if you search my name, Jon Marsden.
That's Jon.
Yes. Yeah, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, I think, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Oh, I just released a new single. It's called Validate Me.
Awesome. I was waiting for that little promo.
I'm not really sure what the situation is at the moment with releasing music during a pandemic. I'm trying to figure it out. But...
yeah. Even if you just drop some demos to get people by, I'm sure they are waiting and loving your music. Yes. So check Jon out on all of those places he's mentioned. His most recent single, Validate Me, I listened to it the other day. A bit of a bop. So be sure to check it out. And thank you so much for sitting down with me.
No, thank you.
Taking time out of your quarantine days just to chat.
Of course.
Awesome. Thank you.